Good morning, good evening, hello guys, it is I, Toby King, and welcome back to another TKWF Universe mode. Now you may know something different with the arena this week. We are finally getting custom arenas for the TKWF Universe. So tonight we'll unveil the Raw arena, and then on SmackDown we'll announce the SmackDown arena. They're fairly similar, there's only like slight changes, but they're still custom arenas nonetheless. But for now, let's kick off the show with something I'm not very happy to describe. At Money in the Bank last week, we saw the new debut of Rey Mysterio as War, apparently. And then after he beat down Akira Tozawa with the chair, Bray Wyatt had him backstage, beat him down, and now look at what he's done. They call themselves the Apocalyptic Storm. Apparently, Akira Tozawa is meant to represent famine. The way I'm seeing this is they're meant to be the four horsemen of the apocalypse. And so far we've seen war and famine. It's going to be interesting to see what happens if he manages to take anyone else to claim as death and pestilence. But either way, let's kick off the Monday night, well, I guess Tuesday night Raw with a tag team match. Now the former tag team champions right here, Breezango. Now it was pointed out to me by a viewer last week that the announcer actually announced the Raw Tag Team Champions as the WCW World Tag Team Champions last week on the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. So we've had some words with the announcer. If he fucks up again, then I think we're going to have to get some new announcers up in this business. But for now, Breezango are trying to regather the name for themselves here after dropping the tag titles to the Undisputed Era. Had a few choice words after the match. Tyler Breeze was not happy about the title change, blaming Fandango, but, you know, I have a feeling that it was a bit of both in that match. If you watch that match back, I mean, yeah, Fandango did take the pin, but Breezango took most of the beating in that match, so I don't know, but we're kicking the show off with Tyler Breeze and Rey Mysterio, or as I'm told, he is like to be called now just War. I still don't know what's going on in the heads of Akira Tozawa and Rey Mysterio, what Bray Wyatt has done to them to alter their actions, their look, their everything. These two are not the same people that they once were. And oh, sunset flip to the outside onto Fandango there. Tyler Breeze runs in while War runs in while Tyler Breeze runs out. A nice discus forearm there from Tyler Breeze. And we see a tag to Fandango. So all of these cryptic messages that Bray Wyatt has been leading to, you know, he said the Apocalyptic Storm is coming. That war will begin at Money in the Bank, and as we saw, War turned out to be Rey Mysterio. Oh, and Fandango just busted Rey Mysterio open now. And also, when he told Akira Tozawa that Rey Mysterio would be out, he did mention that he looked a bit famished, which we now know means that he had targets for he had targeted Akira Tozawa as his Famine, which leads me to believe Aleister Black, when he announced that Aleister Black was missing, he said that he succumbed to the pestilence that is the TKWF universe. Could this mean that we are looking for a Aleister Black appearance as Pestilence? It's going to be an interesting showing either way, but I mean, I don't know what to tell you, ladies and gentlemen. All I am saying is if Aleister Black does not show up here tonight, then his Intercontinental Championship will be vacated, and we will have a match next week to crown the new champion. But he has till the end of the night, till the main event between Adam Cole and Seth Rollins, to appear and defend his Intercontinental Championship. And if he does not, then he will be vacated and we will have new champions. I'm also being told that Mark Andrews, after this match, wants to come out and have a bit of a speech to the crowd, apologizing for his actions at Money in the Bank and his failure to secure a title. So, oh, nice frog splash there from War. You're going to have to get used to calling them by their names, but Famine in the ring now. And it seems like they're going for the same tactic that Undisputed Era went for, where they would beat down the person in the ring and then target the person on the outside to injure them. So it's going to be an interesting showing with these two to see how things will go. Oh! A nice Claymore kick from Famine there. Double stomp from the top rope. Now he's targeting Breeze once again. This is just unbelievable. Well, we saw this strategy work for the Undisputed Era last week. So maybe it's the way to beat Breezango. Oh! The spinning Enziguri there. Oh, he's lining it up now. Famine is lining it up. Oh! But Fandango countered there. It looked like Famine was going for his German suplex. A nice Claymore kick once again from Famine. Poor Breezango, they're trying their hardest to stay in this match, but it is just not working. The constant stomps from Famine now. Now Famine's taken barely any damage in this match. He seems to be the more dominant of the tag teams. Even in even at the Money in the Bank, it seemed that Akira Tozawa had the upper hand over Rey Mysterio, or War, as he's now called. So maybe Famine is the stronger of the two. That's why War starts out first, because Famine is the person who ends matches. If you could really call these people, they are more like brainless zombies working for the Fiend. We still don't know what he's up to and why he's securing this apocalyptic army, or the apocalyptic storm as he's calling it. It's an interesting perspective to look at, and we will find answers hopefully over the coming weeks on what his plans are. But he doesn't seem too worried about winning titles or winning matches, because he's only been in one match, and that was before he became the Fiend. So he's just skulking backstage, brainwashing people. Oh! And the German suplex there from Famine, but got a rope break. Goes for a pin again. Looking like a rope break again? Maybe not. And 3, and the Apocalyptic Storm moves on. So, as I was saying, the Fiend is just skulking around, brainwashing people. He's got to have an agenda. He doesn't just do this shit for fun. But we will find that out later on down the line. But for now, congratulations to Apocalyptic Storm on their debut as a tag team, winning a match against former tag team champions. And there they are, having a bit of a hug in the middle of the ring now. But here we are with Mark Andrews. Let's hear what he has to say. Oh, now what the hell is this? So Mark Andrews just stated that, you know, come hell or high water, he will win a title, and he is upset that he disappointed the fans. Oh, it's the Fiend! What's he doing out here? Well, it looks like he's got something to say. So let's hear what he has to say. Well, it seems the Intercontinental Champion will make an appearance here tonight. Or, as Bray Wyatt seems to call it, the Inter-Apocalyptic Champion. So we will see that match right now.
And is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship.
Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, as Mark Andrews stated in his promo, that the Mandrews Open Challenge is still active, and he seems to have gotten what he wanted, and that is an Intercontinental title shot. I'm kind of worried about what's going to happen to poor Mark Andrews here tonight in the Mandrews Open Challenge, but I guess we're just going to have to see what happens. Though the Fiend seems to think that the Intercontinental Champion, or sorry, as he stated, the Inter-Apocalyptic Champion will be here tonight. So if he doesn't show up in this match, then the title will be guaranteed as vacated. But as we've seen so far with War and Famine, it may be that he has been brainwashed and he will be here. And he may be the Fiend's pestilence, or the third horseman of the apocalypse. Though it's kind of cryptic, his messages. It seems that he thinks himself a god, and that's why he hasn't been showing up in matches. But he's been showing up enough to wreak havoc on Raw and create his army of mindless zombies, or his horsemen of the apocalypse, if you will. Well, Aleister Black's music is playing, and what the hell is that? Well, that certainly looks like Aleister Black, but what the hell is going on? I'm at a loss for words, ladies and gentlemen. It seems like all the Apocalypse, or all the Horsemen of the Apocalypse have been walking around wielding these capes that may be a symbol of Bray Wyatt's control over them. I have no idea. But I'm at a loss for words. I never thought I would see Aleister Black in white attire. They should just call him Aleister White at this point. But it definitely says Pestilence on the front of his trunks there. So something is going on. But the Intercontinental Champion will be, well, the Intercontinental Championship will be defended here right now. Can Mark Andrews claim what he's been aiming for this entire series? Or will Pestilence get to him? And will he be the first victim of the Inter-Apocalyptic Champion? This is a shocking development, ladies and gentlemen. I have no idea what the hell is going on.
Introducing the challenger from Cardiff, Wales, weighing in at 147 pounds, Mark Andrews.
There he is, Mark Andrews, looking to finally claim a title in the TKWF, something he's been aiming for the entire time.
From Amsterdam, Netherlands, weighing in at 215 pounds, he is the Intercontinental Champion, Aleister Black.
Well, there he is, ladies and gentlemen. As The Fiend called him the Inter-Apocalyptic Champion, the announcer announced him as Aleister Black, but he likes to go by the name Pestilence now. And I just noticed, look at his hair. What's going on with his hair? His long black locks that he used to wear, or that he used to have, are gone. And they've turned into a bright white. Oh! And Mark Andrews starting off with his signature roll-up double stomp. I guess maybe what Bray Wyatt's going for here is that, because Pestilence is sickness, maybe he's going for the fact that the sickness has got to him so much that it's taken his hair color away. I don't know. All I know is something fishy is going on backstage in Bray Wyatt's lair. And something will need to be done about this. But for now, it looks like Mark Andrews is pretty much dominating the Intercontinental Champion so far. One, and a kick out at one. Yeah, I saw that happening. We haven't seen him in over a month. Or almost, yeah, just over a month now, I guess you could say. And now he's back. He isn't showing much of a performance. But maybe that's Bray Wyatt's doing. Maybe he's changed something in Aleister Black, taking away his fighting spirit. Maybe the sickness that has overcome him. I know what sickness has overcome him is Bray Wyatt, but either way, he doesn't seem to have any fight in him in this match. I'm not taking anything away from Mark Andrews here, by the way. If he wins his title, he earned it. You know, he's been fighting his way to the nail to win this title shot. And he's showing it right here that he deserves that Intercontinental Championship around his waist. And he's going to prove that here tonight. The stomps now from Mark Andrews. Taking some time to amp the crowd up. Oh, but Pestilence is fighting back now. Oh, but Andrew's back on the thing. And, oh, his flippy stunner. I really need to learn the name of that move. 2. And a kick out at 2 after the flippy stunner. That wasn't enough for him. But will the Vertebreaker be enough to put Pestilence away, to claim the Intercontinental Championship around his waist? I know I'm sounding a bit biased, but when it comes to Bray Wyatt, I am a bit biased. I don't want this bullshit in my universe. And I am currently talking with the Raw General Manager about ways to deal with this. But for now, we just have to let it run its course. But here we go. 1, 2, 3. And here we have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have a new Intercontinental Champion in the form of Mark Andrews. The Mandrews Open Challenge has gone on for a whole month. He failed to win the Hardcore title last week at Money in the Bank, but he made up for that by winning the title he actually wanted to win in the Intercontinental Championship right now. Well, I've got to give it to him, ladies and gentlemen. This has been an amazing performance on behalf of Mark Andrews here in this Intercontinental Championship match. And I've just got to say congratulations. You know, this title hasn't been defended for over a month, and it finally gets defended, and Mark Andrews finally wins it. Congratulations to Mark Andrews. You know, I know he'll be a great champion. But for now, we're moving in to a match that we've seen plenty of in the past few weeks. And with Roderick Strong keeping his Hardcore title, Matt Riddle's challenged him to a non-title match, Hardcore match here tonight. And by God, is that exactly what's going to happen? Oh, well, Roderick Strong coming in from behind against Matt Riddle. These two are not happy with each other. I don't think these two will ever be over it. These two have been fighting non-stop for weeks now over this Hardcore title, and I don't think this match is going to be the end of it. These two have a lot to deal with, and I have a feeling that we're never going to see the end of this. Even if they take a break, this is one of those rivalries that, you know, they could easily pick up whenever and wherever. It could take months. There could be a month break. There could be a 6-month break. These two will eventually see each other once again after they've stopped tumbling around for this Hardcore title. It's going to be an interesting look. Though, with the way these two have been fighting, it kind of feels like the Hardcore title is the best scene, the best title picture for them two to be competing in. But these two are going toe-to-toe. Oh, and a big slam there. And here we go. Roderick Strong going under the ring now. What's he looking for? Oh, he's got a steel chair. That's his favorite friend. Oh, well, he swung and missed. Oh, but he got him that time. Remember, this is a Hardcore match, so falls do count anywhere. Anything goes, basically. And these two are unbelievable. Roderick Strong is just proving everything that the Undisputed Era stands for. Breaking rules. Doing whatever the fuck they want. I apologize for all the swearing in this week's commentary, but I mean, there's not much else to describe it. These two are doing or the Undisputed Era, are doing whatever the hell they want, and I have no control over them. The general manager can't keep them in control. We need something to put them down a peg. I mean, now that the Undisputed Era holds two of the four male championships in the male division. All they're missing is the Intercontinental and World titles, and they will have every single title in the male division. But they don't seem to be chasing those titles just yet. Because, I mean, you'd think Adam Cole would be interested in the world title picture, but currently he's preoccupied with The Undertaker. Oh, and the backbreaker now. Could this put Matt Riddle out for good? This is just unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen. 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a match. I don't know what to describe it. It's basically just Roderick Strong and Matt Riddle have been brawling non-stop for weeks now. I mean, it's nothing new. We've seen it before. We're not going to see the end of this for quite a while, I feel. And the hardcore title is very well in the grasp of Roderick Strong currently. I don't know what the ref is doing there, having a bit of a dance. But the Undisputed Era is staying undisputed. I cannot believe it. But for now, here is the main event of the evening. As I said, Adam Cole is challenging Seth Rollins here tonight in a non-title match. Again, Adam Cole doesn't really have too much to say in the world title picture. I mean, no one really is in contention for that title right now. Because, I mean, we found out that Booker T was the #1 contender at last week's six-man battle royal, but as we saw at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, he floundered. You know, he lost in 4 minutes. Granted, Seth Rollins attacked him during his entrance, but, you know, Seth Rollins made short work of him and proved that he wasn't ready for a title shot. So, you know, Seth Rollins is going to be looking out for competitors, and I'm also going to be looking for people to put in that title picture. But also another thing to keep in mind is Elias is also the Money in the Bank holder. Will we see him show up soon and cash in, or will he hold on to the most opportune point? We will find out, but for now it's going to be an interesting run where Adam Cole is challenging the WWE champion here tonight. Seth Rollins has basically been dominant in all of TKWF, even when not champion. You know, he's fighting hard to become champion, and in his 3rd title reign currently, he is probably the most dominant champion we've ever had in the TKWF. Or at least male champion. I guess the most dominant champion would be Ember Moon, because she literally destroyed every one of her opponents and injured them. So, yeah. Either way, this is going to be an amazing match between these two, Seth Rollins and Adam Cole. A few factors that we have to consider is, will the Money in the Bank show up here tonight? Will the Undertaker show up here tonight? You know, we didn't see the Undertaker at Money in the Bank at all, but we did see him the Raw before Money in the Bank. He showed up and cost Adam Cole the match against Elias, which in turn got Elias into the Money in the Bank match where he won. So, you know, we still, like, we thought that The Undertaker was still injured. Like, we thought he would be out for a few months, but he showed up 2 weeks after being declared injured, and he didn't look injured at all. So, I don't know if he's medically cleared. We haven't had a response from the doctors about whether he's medically cleared, but he is showing up, so obviously he's found a loophole around that, or he's just showing up and risking getting injured again, but using his element of surprise to show up in the middle of a match, in the middle of the ring when the lights are off, doing his usual Undertaker stuff, and Seth Rollins taking the most disopportune time to taunt. Nice German off the second rope there from Adam Cole. Adam Cole just taking it to the WWE Champion right now. Suppose the WWE Champion's not really taking this match seriously. I don't know why he's not taking it seriously. Probably because it's not a non-title match. He doesn't need to go all out. He probably just assumes that he's going to win either way. So, oh, Enziguri there from Adam Cole. Now Adam Cole taunting. Oh, and the kick there. And then the slap. Now, Adam Cole's super kick to the gut there. Adam Cole's basically been in the dominance of this entire match. Oh. Oh no, what's going on? Oh, it's The Undertaker. Adam Cole, turn around, no. Oh. And The Undertaker with the choke slam. Well, we were just talking about this. And now he's disappeared again. We still don't know if he's medically cleared. He's been showing up like this non-stop and just claiming victims. Mainly Adam Cole. Actually, only Adam Cole as his only victim, but seems like Seth Rollins is taking this opportunity to finally take this match seriously. Poor Adam Cole, barely able to move, but he's still fighting. I have no idea what's going on here. This is just a shocking development, you know. We will find out what The Undertaker's doing and why we haven't seen him anywhere lately. But for now, you know, let's just focus on this match. Seth Rollins is finally taking it seriously, I guess, and finally starting to fight. He's trying to prove that he will be the dominant champion that we all know he is in this match. Even though it is a non-title match, he should still prove to be a dominant champion, which he hasn't really been doing lately. You know, he's basically been coasting on the fact that he hasn't had tough opponents. Oh, and here we go, the roll-up super kick. Oh, we know what's coming up now. The curb stomp. And he's going for the cover now. Here we go. 1, 2. And a kick out at 2. A kick out at 2 from Adam Cole now. Oh, what's going on here? What now? Well, that's the Elias. That's the Money in the Bank holder. You know, leading into possibly wanting a cash-in soon? Oh, but Adam Cole tried to capitalize, but it wasn't good enough for Seth Rollins. Now Seth Rollins looks like he's trying to chase Elias out of the ring. Elias slowly walking down the ramp. Oh, he's starting to run now. And he's gone now. Seth Rollins ran him out of the arena. And now he's targeted Adam Cole once again. He's not happy with Adam Cole trying to... I don't know why the bell rung there. The match had already started. But okay. Either way, Seth Rollins is not happy with Adam Cole trying to take advantage of Elias's interruption during the match. Oh! I've never seen that move before. Now Adam Cole taking the time to taunt. Oh, but Seth Rollins... Oh! But Adam Cole reversed that with a kick. Now Adam Cole going outside the ring now. Seth Rollins reverses whatever he was going to do. And now has Adam Cole back in the ring. And here we go. And a nice sling blade from Seth Rollins now. And here we go. The Rollins super kick. We know exactly what's going on now. Here we go. The second curb stomp of the night. And here we go. 1, 2, 3. And Seth Rollins is the winner. Well, thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. This has been another episode of Raw. If you liked the video, hit the like button. If you want more content from me, hit the subscribe button and the bell. It really helps me out. And we'll see you Thursday night for SmackDown. Good afternoon, good night, and goodbye.
Here is your winner, Seth Rollins.